Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Chadderton Hall Parkrun. So Heaton Park is off today because it's the Parklife Festival, so we are doing a little bit of a tourist run, but I am on call with work today, so we needed to stay quite local, and Chadderton Hall is the next on our NENDY list. We've sort of put this one off a little bit because it's got a bit of a bad reputation, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So I checked on Power of 10 last night and this course is rated as the 10th slowest course in the UK. The reason for that, well, I think there's a couple of reasons for it. Number one, it's not a flat course. It does have a hill in it and it's lapped as well, so you have to go around 4 laps. So that hill you do have to go up 4 times. It's not a huge hill. From what I can tell, it's about 10 to 12 meters of elevation gain, but you have that on every single lap and it's quite short and sharp. Second reason is there's quite a few tight turns on the course. It's a relatively narrow path, and at one point up on the other side of the course to where we're parked now is what they call the Rose Garden, which is a little formal square garden that you go in and then you have to do a sharp turn to the left and then 4 sharp turns to the right and then another sharp turn to the left to get out. So that really sort of takes a lot of the pace out of your stride. And then the other thing, although time will tell, I put the route into OS Maps so that I could load it onto my watch because I'm going to practice some pacing today. And from what I can tell, the course runs about 500 meters too long. So yes, the distances of parkruns are verified by Parkrun HQ, but they're not all guaranteed to be exactly 5 kilometers. They need to be close enough for Parkrun HQ to approve of the route, but it's not exactly 5k. It's not like an England Athletics rated race where they'll go around with a meter stick and actually measure it all around. With Parkrun HQ, it's got to be close enough. Obviously, if the course ran too short, people will complain and get silly PBs all the time. And if a course ran excessively too long, people would never have a chance to get anywhere near their personal best, and the course won't be very popular. But this one does seem to run a little bit long, so we'll see how that turns out. We've never done this one before. Like I said, this is the next one on our NENDY list. The next one after that is Watergrove. We've put Watergrove off because it's a very hilly route and it's on cobblestones, so we need to make sure that we're not going to risk doing an injury, but it's also quite high elevation because it's up on the moors, so we want to do it on a good day where we're actually going to be able to see the views. Otherwise it's just going to be very windy up there, potentially not see anything, and might not be quite as pleasant as it would be otherwise. I want to say thank you very much to all of our subscribers. Earlier this week, I noticed out of the blue that we had reached 200 subscribers on the channel, which I didn't see it coming, to be honest. The video that I put up a couple of weeks ago of me attempting to run a sub 25 at Heaton Park actually got us quite a few new subscribers. So if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Hope you're enjoying the content. But yeah, it pushed us over 200 subscribers quite suddenly, and I wasn't prepared for it, and I hadn't really planned a sort of a subscriber special celebration. We have got an idea, haven't we?
We do.
I am still open to suggestions, so if you have any suggestions, by the time this video goes out, there's only going to be a couple of days. So for context, today is the 14th of June. We're hoping to do our subscriber special on the 21st of June, which is next Saturday. This video should go up on either Wednesday or Thursday this week. So if you've got any suggestions, get them in quick so that we can decide whether we can do it. The only rule I have is it needs to be fair on Becky. She's obviously not been training the same as me with her CFS or ME. She's got to manage her energy, so anything that we do come up with needs to be something that she's capable of doing as well, or at least something where she's got a chance of competing, you know. So, you know, maybe like a handicap type brace or something like that. But yeah, get your suggestions in down below. I have got an idea in mind, but I am open to suggestions, so stick them down below, and hopefully next week we'll get that done and get that out to you. But thank you very much for all of the support, guys. We really appreciate it. I expected to be uploading these videos and getting no views for months and no subscribers. The fact that in 12 months we've got 200 subscribers and we're getting views on all of our videos and loads of really good feedback, I'm really incredibly grateful, and it's why I continue to bring these videos to you and why I keep investing in the channel with the cameras and the software and spending the time doing it. So yeah, thank you very much. We'll take you along for the run now. Hope you enjoy it, and we'll catch up with you at the end. So we're just walking down to the start area now. It is a little bit early. The car park here is very small. We've got spaces apparently for around 15 cars. I didn't count them, but it's not far off. This isn't a huge park run. They usually get around 95 people. Might be a little bit more today because Heaton Park's off. Just having a wander around to find the toilet, because I believe there is a toilet available. My plan today is to practice pacing, so I am down to be a pacer at the Bury 10K in September. At the minute it's looking like I'm going to be pacing the 1 hour, and so I want to get a bit of practice in just to make sure I can consistently hit a pacing target. As I said, this course does appear to run a little bit long, so my goal today is to still finish this run in as close to 30 minutes as I can. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, the course runs a little bit long. It runs to about 500 meters over the 5k, so I've set up a Pace Pro in my watch so I can take the hill into account. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out, how that pans out. We did bring our jackets with us because it does look like it's going to rain, and it is supposed to rain at 9 o'clock, but it's really warm, so I'm just going to risk it. If I have to, I can always put a jacket on at the end if I start feeling too cold. One other thing you will notice, I am wearing my new SHOKZ headphones today. So these are the SHOKZ Openfit 2 Plus. Not sponsored or anything, I paid for this with my own money. I used to have the SHOKZ Openfit, which, SHOKZ Open Run I should say, which Becky's put in there. But I have problems with those headphones because the neck band puts pressure on the side of my head there, and I find that it gives me a headache after a while, and I get jaw ache because it pushes right on the bone of my jaw. So I've been looking at the Openfits for a while, and I sort of put them off because, well, we'll get into that in a second. First opinions of these headphones, I've used them on a couple of runs and the sound quality is brilliant, particularly at low to medium volume levels. They sound spot on. I've had absolutely no complaints about the sound quality, and obviously because they're open ear, like when we're running out on the roads or when we're running in parks, especially like these days with electric scooters and electric bikes knocking around, you do need to be aware of what's going on around you. At low to medium volumes, when you can actually hear what's going on around you, the sound quality is spot on. The only issue I do have, and this is an issue I have with the recent SHOKZ headphones releases in general, is the air conduction. England Athletics policies say that they approve of bone conduction headphones for road racing use. Now, I actually reached out to England Athletics for some clarification on this, because these headphones and the SHOKZ Open Run Pro 2, which are advertised as race headphones, in fact they have an Eliud Kipchoge edition, and they cost an absolute fortune. These are the most expensive headphones in SHOKZ lineup. They both have air conduction speakers on them to improve the sound quality, and so I asked England Athletics for some clarification on whether the Open Run Pro 2 and the Openfit 2 Plus are legal for road use. And they said, and this is directly from England Athletics, that because the recommendation is only that bone conduction headphones are advisable for road racing use, that it is entirely down to the race organiser to risk assess different types of headphones. They said in most instances, most race organisers will allow these headphones to be used, but they might also say that they only accept the headphones that are recommended by England Athletics. In which case, the two most expensive headphones in SHOKZ lineup, which is the Openrun Pro 2 and the Openfit 2 Plus, they wouldn't be allowed. So it's something to be aware of. I'm going to keep my open runs just as a backup, just in case I ever enter a race where they specifically only say bone conduction headphones are allowed. And it's worth bearing that in mind if you're going to be in the market for a set of headphones. Obviously we see people all the time wearing Apple AirPods and things like that, and I know they've got a transparency mode, but technically they are in-ear headphones and they're not legal for road use. These ones, it's a bit of a grey area, so it's worth being aware of. They are great headphones. I definitely recommend them, especially for training and running out in the parks and running around in the roads for yourself, so that you can stay aware of what's going on. But just be aware that, you know, when it comes to race time, you may need to check with the race organiser whether they will allow your type of headphones. Anyway, that's enough of my whittering on about my new gadgets. We're going to get ourselves warmed up shortly. I don't think we need to do much because it is like 19 degrees at the minute and it feels like it's going to thunder and lightning. We did have a storm last night actually. So yeah, we're going to get ourselves warmed up shortly. I'm going to aim for as close to 30 minutes as I can for pacing practice. Becky's just going to listen to her body, aren't you?
I am.
And yeah, we'll take it along. We'll see you in a little bit.
See you next week.
Oh my God!
Thank you. Thank you, marshals. Well done, Junior. Hold on, mate.
far too fast at the minute. Thank you.
Enjoy the rose garden.
Thank you. Thank you. It's halfway in 14:22. My average pace is 5:17 so far. The target was 5:27. So second half, I can aim closer to 5:40. Well done. Well done. Well done, guys. Something in my throat. According to pace, we're on 50 seconds ahead. So I'm going to back off here, get some breath back. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Thanks, Marshall. Just power hike up the hill if you're tired. Just hike up it if you're tired. And push when you get to the top. That's it. Well done. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. 52 seconds ahead again. It's that hill. Going too hard up the hill. Well done, mate. Thank you. Thank you, marshals. Hold on, guys. I'm still ahead. Come on, slow down. Hold on.
She's doing it with some friends from work.
Hold on, guys.
She was talking about, she was talking about like,
Hold on, mate. Thank you, tail walkers. Thank you. I need to back right off. still 36 seconds ahead. Thank you.
Sprinting up that hill.
Well done, guys. Well done, guys. You're doing great.
Well done, mate. Nearly there.
It's the last of the rose gardens done, and the last of the hills. Nice and flat now. 30 seconds ahead still. I'm gonna finish too soon. Yeah. "45 seconds to get to there. "30 seconds. Thank you. 29:45. Oh, I'll take that. Thank you very much. It goes on YouTube. I'm going to send the link through soon. There we go, guys. So according to my watch, 29:45. I would have to slow right down on the last lap because I was ahead. But I think I brought it back quite well for a course that I don't know. I'm blindly following Pace Pro. I'm quite happy with that. I don't think the effort was too OTT, which is good. That bodes well for the Bury 10k, which is 5k uphill and 5k downhill, and the uphill is roughly equivalent to this course actually, so that's pretty good going. I'm quite happy with that. Definitely a positive in my book, I think. So I'm going to wait for everyone to come back in and then we'll see how Becky found it. Big finish. Well done. Well done, mate. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Well done.
That's a great finish, well done.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, guys.
Finish, well done. Yeah.
Right, so we've done Chadderton Hall, and my target was to try and get round in exactly 30 minutes because I'm practicing pacing. I was a bit too quick on the first 3 laps and had to back off on the 3rd lap, and ended up jogging in the last 100 metres just because yeah, I was too quick. So I ended up with 29.45. These two ran together. My arm's not long enough, you have to come in.
Hello.
So Emma's PB round here previously was 42, or just under 42.
42.
And today they ran together. What did you get?
37.12, I think it was.
37.12.
37 something, yeah.
Yeah. So that's like a 5-minute PB round here. We've been telling her with all the running that she's doing, like, you know, she should be able to beat all of the course PBs. She doesn't believe us and talks herself out of it.
Now.
She talks herself out of it, especially when there's hills involved. But this is the thing, when you're early in your running journey, you do make a lot of progress very quickly sometimes. She's following a runner training plan because she's coming to the Aintree 10K with us, aren't you?
I am indeed.
She's going to try and beat that time that we ran in Manchester. How did you find it then?
I enjoyed it.
That's a noisy car. Yeah.
Yeah, I think first I was thinking, oh, it's a lapped one, but I actually enjoyed that because I knew what I had to go.
Yeah, so it's 4 laps, so you've got to like really kind of have your wits about you, keeping count. I think if I was going really hard, I would definitely run the risk of losing count. It did run long. My watch came up at 5.4k. So to get within a few seconds of my target time, I'm quite happy with, even though it's a slightly odd distance. And even if I did almost misjudge it just a little bit. But yeah, I really enjoyed the course. It wasn't too soul destroying having 4 laps. I reckon I could probably do sub 28 round here if it was a good day, but it's a bit warm and muggy today and I have the camera on my head. So we'll come back again one day and see if I can get that. Right, well, thanks very much for joining us, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Click the like button and the subscribe button. Let us know down in the comments what you thought of this one, and have you done it, and what did you think? It's apparently the 10th hardest park run in the country. I wouldn't say it was the hardest. It is a bit awkward in places.
It's the
but
hardest, ignore Matt. Telling lies.
Alright, thanks very much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.